Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review there. Yes, I don't know how quick they're going to be loaded up. I've started talking. The cat wants to come in and just be a twat, don't you? Oh, for God's sake. I wish this fucking day would end. I really do. Thank you. Sit over there, cat, please. I wasn't going to do another beer review. I'm going to do a third one now because the other two, quite frankly, the reviews have been shit. The beers haven't been great. And they've been a bit depressing. I've got a cat that wants to come and invade me. I'm getting a little bit stressed out. Should I wait? Probably. Let's get on with this anyway. Right. Happy face. Right. It's a beer I picked up from Morrison's yesterday in Wrexham. I haven't picked up sort of like a real sort of like supermarket craft beers. I don't think I've done that for a long time, but what we've got now is from Buxton Brewery, and this is their Axe Edge India Pale Ale. I like the label. It's in a 440ml can. It's coming in at 6.8%, and it should have been £3.50 or was £3.50. It was part of the 4 for 3 deal, so any one of the 4 beers I got were free. Buxton do some good beers. I've liked some of their, well, I've liked some of their stuff. Kingslayer double IPA was lovely. Really did enjoy that. They'd done a couple of stouts as well a year or two ago. They were good. And hopefully this one is going to be good too. I'm not sure if it's been out before. I'm certain it has because the name sounds familiar. The cat's trying to knock everything over and rub her face all over it. So if it all goes wrong again, don't worry. It's just another Basil beer review, isn't it? Anyway, let's get it cracked open. Get it into a glass and see what we get. Go on, cat. Go over there. I don't even need the bottle opener, do I? Yes, she's gone in the window. Bloody hell, I'll tell you what. I've come home from work. I wanted to do a couple of beer reviews, just chill a bit. And have a nice, relaxing sort of hour. It never works out like that, does it? Right? Well, it does sometimes, and then other times it just turns out a shower of shite, doesn't it? So, anyway, you don't want to hear me going on. Let's get on with this beer review. Let me touch the old screen again, as you do. Beer in a glass. We've got a few floaty bits in there. It's nice and hazy. It's a nice sort of like amber orange colour. I would say amber, but then sort of more of a sort of orange sort of tinge to it. Now you might say, well, amber is orange. You know what I'm saying. Look, you can see. You don't need me to tell you. Lots of floaty bits. Plenty of carbonation going up the middle of the glass. Lots of haze. We've got just over a finger of compact white head. It looks as I'd expect a sort of craft IPA to look. So let's dive in with the nose. See what we get on the aromas. Okay, yeah, it's tropical. Tropical. It's that typical sort of tropical aroma. It's nice, don't get me wrong. It's that sort of aroma you've seen 100 times before, though. Certainly with supermarkets, I mean, they're flooded with IPAs. Anyone that's been drinking sort of IPAs from the supermarket from sort of like the last 2 years, they're going to know this aroma. Tropical, hoppy, mango, citrus, all the usual stuff. Nothing offensive, smells nice enough. Not big and punchy, it's just there. Let's shut up and give Axe Edge a try. Cheers. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice, thank God. Because the last 2 beers I had, they were hard work to review. They really were hard work. Hopefully this one's going to be a little bit easier to review. Doesn't mean the review's going to be any better, but hopefully it's going to be a little bit easier. First thing, off that mouthful, it's got a nice body to it. That little bit of a creamy head there, that adds to it. It's going to add to it. It sort of thickens up the liquid going inside you, if you like, and gives it sort of a better feel, or a better body, I should say. Nice gentle carbonation, lots of small bubbles, doesn't rip your mouth apart, doesn't fill you up with gas. It's a lovely smooth drink, it's nice and soft, and quite frankly, you know, let's ignore the Buxton Omnipollo beers. Piss off, screen, that you do my head in, you really are. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that as well. Ignore what I just said. Baz is getting a little bit stressed today. Ignore the Buxton Omnipollo beers. When Buxton do a beer on their own, they really are generally good. So far, this is nice. Lovely aroma, lovely body, smooth mouthfeel. Let's go in with the tasting notes. There is a light maltiness there that's sort of in the background, if you like, but you are sort of hit with hops and that tropical sort of juicy note. Pineapple, mango, citrus. It's all sort of like sweet tropical flavours as well. Although there is a bitterness there that's coming through right on the back end and does linger, that initial taste is sort of like sweet tropical flavours. Sweet orange, sweet mango, sweet pineapple, sweet grapefruit maybe in there as well. Even maybe a little bit kind of peachy in there as well. But it's nice. 6.8%. You know, it's a little bit stronger. I would say it's one of them that when you drink beers regular of this sort of strength, you don't really notice it massively. You do notice that a little bit stronger. If you're used to drinking 4% beers, you're probably going to go, oh, blimey, that's a bit strong. Excuse me. And again, excuse me again. You're probably going to go, that's a little bit strong. But if you're used to drinking maybe slightly higher ABV beers, you don't really, you know, you just know it's a little bit stronger than some others. But it doesn't leave any burn. It's not an offensive sort of strength in there. It's a really decent beer. This is nice. Although, like I said earlier on, if you've been drinking craft beer for a couple of years now from the supermarkets, what you got on the nose you probably smelled 100 times before. You probably tasted this 100 times before, but that doesn't make it a bad beer. This one is a decent beer. It's enjoyable. £3.50 for a 6.8% beer of this quality as well. I should say it's not just about the percentage, it is about the quality of the beer. It's a decent beer. I mean, you're not going to pick something up like this in a pub or a little micro bar or whatever for £3.50. It's a decent drop, and I would recommend it, and I'd pick it up again quite happily. So yeah, Buxton Brewery's Axe Edge India Pale Ale does the job for me. I like it. I'd pick it up again. Inoffensive, just a good quality beer for me. So yeah, I recommend picking it up. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe if you want to. I know the last few videos have been awful. I do apologise. Hopefully I'm going to get myself back on the ball. Hopefully I'm going to get this phone sorted with what's going on, because it's got to be a ball ache for you. It's a ball ache for me. So please bear with me. Stick with me. It will get sorted. Even if I have to buy a bloody camera or something, it will get sorted. So we'll be back on track. Hopefully the videos are going to start being better. And I'll see you again soon on another beer review. Cheers.